Welcome to the only daily research news video report, your research business daily report, where we're sponsored today and this week by Socratic Technologies, whose proprietary tools and methodologies tackle marketing complexities so that you can make more confident business decisions. Social media, notably Twitter and Facebook, are busy building connections with traditional media, for instance with TV, where there's been a lot of activity. But if you're in traditional media, you should be curious, maybe concerned about which social media would make sense to hook up with. And how do you find out which of these social media types have consumer loyalty and how deep that loyalty goes? Well, there's a survey from the United Talent Agency's UTA Brand Studio, and along with USAMP, they have some of the first answers along these lines. Their mission, they said, was to find out the degree to which consumers identify with a given social media brand and to see it as an extension of themselves. 59% of the respondents in this study are active users of Twitter. That's the highest number of any of the social media apps that were studied. But Twitter scored low on consumer loyalty as well as likability. In fact, quite low. Instant analysis, very few Twitter followers use it to what could be called an obsessive degree. Facebook was rated the leading social media brand, the one that consumers say they can't live without, and that relates very much so to themselves. In fact, on a scale of 0 to 100, Facebook earned a brand dependence score, that's how they rate it, at 43. Instagram, by comparison, came in at 42, YouTube 39, Pinterest 39, Reddit 38, and here comes Twitter at 33. Quote, the goal of our study was to provide marketers and brands with the critical insights that help inform innovation and improve business decisions, said Justin Wheeler, USAM's Vice President of Product Innovation and Business Development. Continuing, he noted, we established this brand dependence index to clarify how U.S. consumers relate to top brands. Brand dependence enables marketers to better understand their brand's ever-changing impact on consumers, end of quote. Next, a Forrester research study commissioned by Silverpop shows 62% of marketers are avoiding behavioral marketing. That is defined as capturing data from websites or responding to social media comments in order to increase a brand's campaign effectiveness. And why are companies not zeroing in on behavioral marketing? Because they say of customers' privacy concerns. And here's what marketers think, according to this study, that their concerns about privacy and follow-through and not violating consumers' privacy standards is producing for them. 57% are forecasting more than 10% improvement in customer satisfaction. Okay. 61% forecast better than 10% improvement in marketing attributed revenue. Really? And 58% expect over 10% improvement in return on marketing investment. Okay, somebody let me know if any of those projections actually can be demonstrated to take place. Finally, the market research industry can't look forward to later today, much less tomorrow, without personal data sharing by consumers. And we're all very well aware how much more careful consumers are about their information and privacy. So here's something that's definitely not helpful. In fact, it's chilling news on CIO.com about university researchers. They have developed a technique that governments and ISPs can use to bypass secured internet connections and, most importantly, to gather valuable personal information. 463,000 page loads were gathered and studied by the researchers from leading websites like Mayo Clinic, Planned Parenthood, Kaiser Permanente, Wells Fargo, Bank of America, the ACLU, LegalZoom, Netflix, and even YouTube. These attacks collected information that were deemed to be 89% accurate in determining the web pages that people had actually visited. And these trackers gathered information on medical conditions, sexual orientation, financial status, and things like if each person was in the midst of a divorce or a bankruptcy proceeding. Now, there was one good piece of news in this article. The same attackers developed a defense system that reduced the amount of vulnerable information from the 89% accuracy level to 27%. I guess every little bit helps. That's Your Research Business Daily Report, sponsored this week by Socratic Technologies, whose proprietary tools and methodologies tackle marketing complexity so that you can make more confident business decisions. We hope you have a great rest of your research week. Please enjoy your weekend, and we'll see you right back with us here on Monday.